going on? Okay. Hi Laura, can you hear me? Yes, I am playing with my setup, but I was actually going to try to do a live broadcast with some material in it. So let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. There is a bit of a delay for me. Okay, is it better now, Laura? Because I had the volume turned on my iPad. You see, I'm watching myself on my iPad as well as my monitor off to the corner. So, just trying to see if I can get this thing to work. There is definitely a delay, and it looks like, am I frozen? No. Okay, that could be just because I'm in a different location. Might be a little bit of an echo because I'm down in my basement. I don't know, my sewing room. I don't know. I'm really not completely sold on this, how it's working. What I was going to do is I'm going to see if I can switch cameras here and show you. It's got a real delay though on it. It's kind of annoying. Let's see. I'm going to cut over to my other camera. Okay, so basically it says there's three of us on here, but I don't see just you. All I see is you. And I suppose the other one is probably me, so I don't know who the third person is out there. If there is a third person, let us know on that. So anyways, this is my latest project. It is an applique. I have never done applique before, but this came from my Australian trip. I picked it up when I was there, along with a whole bunch of fabrics, and eventually I'm going to take it and the other ones that I bought, and they're going to be incorporated into a quilt, which I'll make with the fabrics I got at us in Australia. Okay, Laura, I'm not sure what you're writing. You've got atu and uru. I guess you mean a kangaroo with a Y. With a Y. It's interesting. I can't see your chats on my iPad, but I can see them on my big screen. So I'm really not sure what's going on here with all of this. But anyways, here's the other patterns. This is the kangaroo. I have a kookaburra, and I have a lizard as well. Oh, hi, Debs. I'm sort of doing a live impromptu video just about what I'm working on. I'm also trying to test out the system again. And as I was saying to Laura, this is very annoying, this system, because the delay is just really dumb. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. You guys are being my guinea pigs for this, so I appreciate your patience. So, anyways, as I was saying, these are the 3 applique patterns that I bought when I was in Australia, and I'm going to use them with my Australian fabrics to eventually make this into a quilt. It's my first effort at applique, and I'm quite happy with it, actually, and I kind of like doing applique. It's kind of fun. So, anyways, oh, hi, Chris. Thanks for joining us. Geez, it's really weird. I cannot see. I'll show you here. I'm going to switch cameras again. And I'll show you what I'm looking at. Thanks, Debs. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm monitoring this using my iPad. And I'm also have my TV screen off to my left. That's why I keep looking over towards my left side. And I'm seeing your comments on it, but I'm not getting the comments on my iPad, and I have no reason. I have no idea why. Maybe I need to reset it again. I don't know. Well, anyways, I'll just leave that for now. Okay, so this isn't going to be very long. It's more or less to test out the system again and getting used to this. And so far, not so bad. I had to buy a new computer to be able to do this because my old one didn't have the CPU set up on it, or wasn't strong enough for this. But on a side note, I'm going to show you some of the fabrics I bought in Australia as well. But as a side note, I'm no longer on Facebook again. And I'll be talking about this later today in Stephen and Walter Live. But once again, I got hacked. That's 3-4 times now. And I'm done with it. I don't know why I'm getting hacked. Facebook is absolutely of no help whatsoever with the problems. In fact, when I re-established my account last week, I set up 2-phase authentication and I set up trusted friends, so if this ever happened again, and those don't work at all. So I'm done with it. But what I'm going to do is, many years ago, I established a blog, and I'm going to talk about that on Stephen and Walter Live today, and I'll talk about it more extensively. I've got the hiccups, sorry. I'm going to talk about it more extensively tomorrow on my vlog. But I have a blog, and that's where I think I'm going to share, pictures and things like that, the kind of thing that I would share on Facebook there. And so if people want to, are interested in following me on that, then I'm going to put the URL into my show notes tomorrow, and people will be able to check that out. I don't know. It's an experiment. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep that up. Because to be honest, yes, I was an English teacher, but I don't enjoy writing all that much. Well, that's not completely true. I do, but I don't know. I like the audio visual better than the, sitting there and typing away. But anyways, we'll see how that goes. Yes, Debs. Oh no. But Facebook is a stupid system. It really is. I mean, if you really think about it, and I did this in my rant a couple of weeks ago on my vlog. If you really think about it, what are people really posting there? I mean, pictures of what they're eating, pictures from places they've been to. People get competitive on Facebook because they feel like they don't have a life because somebody else is constantly posting what they're doing in their life. The only thing I'm going to miss about Facebook is the fact there were a couple of groups I belonged to that I checked out on a regular basis, and I won't be able to do that anymore. But Walter will be able to check it out on his Facebook because he can still get into his with no problem. But it's just going to take some time, some withdrawal from Facebook, I guess. And that's what I talked about last week when I got back on to it. But I'm done. I am now done with Facebook. Okay? I'm pretty sure I am. So I'm going to try this blog thing in conjunction with my YouTube channel, and we'll see how that goes. We lived without Facebook before, so I guess I can live without Facebook now, too. Simple as that. Chris says, I would love to learn how to blog. I do not have a clue on blogging. Well, actually, blogging is not hard. Blogging is just, you just have to have a site you can go to. And if you go to, Google has one. It's free. And just do a search for Blogspot. I think that's what it's called. And you can set up a free account. And basically, it's kind of like writing email. And you can attach pictures and things to it and links into it. It isn't live in the sense that not what we're doing right now, but people can comment if you so desire. They're pretty easy to set up. They look like a web page. They have templates right in them for setting it all up. It takes literally minutes, at least on that particular site. Now, there are other sites that you can pay for, but I'm too cheap. I'm not paying for those. So basically, it's just, sharing your ideas, your thoughts, whatever you want to share, like you're writing email, but you're writing it on a blog, and people can follow you. I don't think it's as instantaneous. Well, I know it's not as instantaneous as something like Facebook because everybody's attached to Facebook. I think people can actually set up, if they follow your blog, they will get updates when you automatically when you put something new on it. But anyways, if you're interested, my blog spot is called, I have to think about this, Designs by Bland .blogspot.com. I think that's what it is. I will have it I'll write it out today, and when I do live, I have to go into the other room to find it. So what I'll do is today on the live, I will actually have it there. I'll probably put it in the show notes, and then tomorrow I'll also have a link to it in my vlog when it goes up as well. Laura says, well, you did teach media. Yeah, true. I did. But anyways, okay, let's get back to this because I'm not going to keep people here forever. I'm just seeing how well this is working out. And so far, I haven't frozen up, and that's a good thing. So I'm going to just cut back to the applique. Give me a second here to remember how to do that. And there we go. And I'll show you some of the fabrics that I bought as well in Australia. Let's move this out of our way. I bought quite a bit of fabric from Australia. Now I bought some theme fabrics, as you can see here. This one has koalas on it, and this one has kookaburras on it. And of course I got a lot of indigenous designs. In fact, I wanted indigenous designs because they really are part of Australia and they aren't something you can readily get here. Now I do know when I went to the Canadian Quilt Show last week, there was one place that advertised that they had fabrics from New Zealand. but they didn't have any with them at the show. But I don't know what they would look like. I have a feeling they'd be very similar to these kind of fabrics. You could probably order these online as well. Just showing you some of these. Some of these I've already used in a small project like that one, so I don't have as much of it. Most of these were I bought yardage, or I bought fat quarters. But you can see the designs on them, and the colors are fairly bold. There's a little piece of something there as well. And here's one with stylized kangaroos on it, and more definitely very indigenous, with snakes on it and these little, I don't know, stick indigenous people, whatever you want to call them. So Walter's coming in right now. I'm doing a live.
Oh, I didn't
But that's
realize
okay.
that.
Come in, say hello.
Hello.
Just a second. No one can see you yet because
That's okay.
there's a delay.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me
should
know
come
when
up
you're
here.
done.
Yeah, I'm going to be done in a few minutes. Here you go. Here's Walter.
Okay.
Stick your head. No, the camera's up there.
Oh.
There's
Hi.
a delay. Okay. There's quite a delay actually, as opposed to what we usually do. But I got a few people on here. Chris is on here. Deb's on here. Laura's on here. So I'm just showing them some of my Australian fabrics and
Okay.
trying this out. So, what are you doing?
No, I was going to ask if you wanted some breakfast.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well.
Okay. So, anyways, my personal servant and cook. Let's go back to the fabric. Okay, so this is some more of my fabric, as you can see. Some of them came pre-packaged. These are fat quarters. There's probably a glare on them. I bought a lot of fabric. I probably spent, I don't know, probably $400 for fabric. And fabric in Australia is not particularly cheap, although it's not as bad as it could have been. I'm just throwing these out at you so you can see all the different ones. See, and it just keeps coming, doesn't it? Get this one. But the colors in them are they're very earthy, I think, in tones in some. Of course, after saying that, then I show you something like this, which is a bit wilder, or this, which is also a little bit wilder. And this one will try to make your eyes pop. And then I bought this one. I thought this was kind of interesting. These are stylized kangaroos along here in black, but I also bought it in white, sort of the negative. So I think that could make a very interesting quilt texture-wise. Here's again something that's more indigenous with, stylized pictures of indigenous people and animals. And this particular one it features some of the Australian animals as well. Platypus, koalas, turtles, things like that. This is more of a panel-like piece, I think. Another one that has actually eucalyptus on it. And some more animals. And then I bought a few novelty fabrics like this that have, place names on it. Ayers Rock, I don't know, other things. And this one, which is actually like street signs, or mileage signs, Sydney, Melbourne, places like that. And then this one that has, an Australian travel theme with all the stickers and things like that. I also bought what are called jelly rolls, which are 2.5-inch strips. These packages. This one I've already had opened up and was checking out those. So I bought a lot of fabric, plus those appliques as well, as you can see. Oh, Chris says hi, Walter. He's gone now. There's that delay. After midnight here. Yeah, okay, Chris, that's fine. Maybe we'll see you later on. in the live. And yeah, so anyways, thanks, Debs. I'll just switch the camera over again. And we'll just wait. I'm just waiting to the delay is there. Okay, there. I'm back up here again. I can see. Okay, so anyways, I just want to try this out today to see how the live would work. I don't intend to use this system with our Stephen and Walter live. Maybe on a rare time if I need to show something in the sewing room, I might do that. But anyways, we'll be on air today at the usual time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hope to see you all then. And today's topic, if you haven't seen the little teaser, is ageism. We're going to talk about the old versus the young. Well, how the young perceive the old and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure everybody has been a victim of ageism, and I'm sure everybody has comments about that kind of thing. So I certainly encourage you to get involved with the conversation today on Stephen and Walter Live. So I'm going to sign this off, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye for now, and thanks for joining me. And I'm not sure how to stop this. Okay, how do you turn it off?